So I just wanted to make a little bit of a longer video, just because I can and I have the time. My kids are not here. They went with my girlfriend to her work because they had an emergency. So she went out there, and she works so close, so that's good. But yeah, I'm feeling better because I did a short, a YouTube short about waking up this morning, and I just had this crazy anxiety. I woke up in a little bit of a panic attack and a bewilderment, and I'm feeling better now. And I just wanted to get on and talk again because I was having thoughts in my head once I finished that video. So I was like, I'm gonna talk some more and maybe show people that you can work it out if you try. Maybe that's what I want to do. But like I feel immediately better since I did that video. Um, that's crazy. That's crazy. Before I would not, I did 11 years sober. I'm 43 years old. I've been smoking weed for, I've been smoking weed for 5 years. 3 years I've been trying to quit. Um, I have a lot of experience trying to quit. I have gone 8 months, 6 months, 4 months. I have had some. I know what it's like. I guess I do have quite a bit of experience in that. And I do know what it's like to be sober and be successful because I was kind of 11 years sober and getting things done pretty consistently, which was in my life, which was also my fitness. My life, my fitness was all doing very well for for a long time. So that's maybe another reason why, like, I'm down about just me in general. That I just trying to get back to how I was, but I'm trying to forget about that and just start a new me. Because if I try to go back to where I was, that's absolutely ridiculous. You cannot go backwards. You have to go forwards all the time, and I have to. I have realized that. I know that I'm not. I'm not stupid. I know that I have to look forward and forget about the past trauma, past good things, and look forward and try to be the best that I can moving forward. I really have that mentality. I got to talk about it. I got to, just so it goes back into my head. Just a random thought too. This YouTube channel has been really good to me. Um, the comments are great, but just the fact that I could talk about it is pretty cool. I've tried to get sober and had all these thoughts in my head. Um, After about maybe a month or two sober, I stopped thinking about it. I stopped worrying and I move on. But it always comes creeping back at about month 4, month 5, where I want to start smoking weed again. I start thinking about it. I start wanting to have the feeling of smoking. So maybe this channel will help me talk about those problems and in real time find a way out of that. But also, yeah, so it's just surprising because I was 11 years sober, and from about 28 years old to 39 around, and I never talked about my emotions at all, ever. If I was a little bit stressed or something, I would never talk about it. I guess I just used either exercise or just my mental strength to move on without talking about it ever to my girlfriend, talking about it to colleagues, talking about it to friends. I would never ever talk about being anxious or stressed or down about something or nervous about something ever. Never talked about it. I don't remember once calling up a buddy and saying, "Yeah, man, I got this big job tonight. I'm so stressed. I don't think I can do it. I need motivation or something." Never. So this is a whole new thing for me, is to talk about it, and I think there might be a little bit of shame, I guess, for like men to talk. I get it why men would be like, I don't want to talk about this. I want to be a man about it. I totally get it. I did that for so long, but it feels so good to get it out there, get it out on video even, and move on. Because I already feel 1,000 times better just talking about it, and I feel 1,000 times better. It's day and night right now. I woke up with major anxiety February 15th. Related to my small business. It's usually that. It's usually I'm not doing anything. It's usually that I'm not doing anything. I woke up and I had all these thoughts in my head, like I have to solve 1,000 problems right away when I'm waking up, which is crazy to think. So literally one thing at a time. I made a video, a YouTube short, to just make a quick update and to test the waters of how I felt once I made that video, and I felt good. I felt good. I felt good, and I went back to my kitchen and I started thinking about more thoughts I had in my head, especially about those 11 years sober and not talking ever about my emotions. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to film again something a little bit longer that doesn't stress me, because the YouTube shorts, they cut off after 3 minutes, so it makes me kind of rush a bit sometimes, and I don't want to rush. I want to just say what I need to say. The most earnest possible, the most honest possible, and not leave anything out on the table. So that's why I like YouTube long form, even though I get less views. I don't really do this for the views. I do this to get it out there, and to gain experience and to look back at the old videos. I don't really watch old videos all the time. I do sometimes, but I'm very aware of when I had like a bad day and I made a bad video about it. Like I was anxious and I didn't want to do anything, and I was depressed, angry. Like last time I tried to quit, I was day 23. I remember clearly day 23, and I just felt so stupid. I didn't want to do anything. I tried to do something and I was just like, ugh, this sucks. I want to go back home. I can't do anything. And I filmed that, and I remember clearly day 23 last time around how bad it was, and I vowed to myself to not be like that. So having like a journal and a record about that is has been really a blessing to me. Has been a great motivator, humbling, and just something that I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I made old videos. I'm glad that I filmed my experience. I'm actually surprised that people are benefiting from these videos. There's not like 1,000. I don't know what the actual number is, but some people have said you've motivated me and you have inspired me, and that is totally amazing. I'm actually humbled about that, and I just feel like a little bit of an imposter because I'm not some doctor. I'm not a specialist. I'm not anything. So I kind of feel like an imposter, like I'm like a drug weed quitting guru. Well, I don't think people think that, but I don't think of myself like that at all. I just think I'm someone who's actually starting to talk about my problems. I don't want to say they're problems, but my challenges, and getting it out there. And I mean, the anxiety that I have, it's my small business. Like I see it coming. It's a lot of work, so I'm a little bit anxious about the workload. I'm anxious also about I'm anxious about the workload. Really, that's all. Really, I know there's some tough days where I have to go out there and actually work physically, and they're tough days. And I'm just also worried that I'm gonna start smoking weed again if I start that job. If I start working a lot, that's what's happened in the past. When I start working a lot, I kind of get overwhelmed, and I end up smoking weed to just be stoned and be be to freeze. Yeah, in French you say gelé, which means I'm stoned. I get what's a good translation? I get I don't know. I just freeze my emotions, and I put them aside, and I get stoned, and I just do the work, and it actually works out sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the days when I smoke, I become I become a someone who doesn't really run a business properly when I smoke. That's not even a question. I don't call people back. I don't. I do the work really very well. I takes me twice as long to do the work, but I don't call people back. I don't check my text messages. I don't want to call people back. I lose money, really. I lose lots of money. I think last season I lost I don't lose the money. I just didn't make about, I think, 15 grand, probably at the end there. I started smoking in July, mid July, um, for a stupid reason. I used to work, some girl that I knew, who I worked with at my job, which was my employee. I used to be a boss, and I hired her from the beginning, and she worked for me for about 8 years. And I spoke to her every day. I spoke to her every day to make sure she was at the right place at the right time and doing what she needed to be doing, and made sure everything was okay. I spoke to her every day for like 8 years. Never really went any further. I did not have any attraction to her at all. She was just a little bit nasty, smoking cigarettes and stuff. That's not really attractive to me. But she got crushed by machinery and died mid July. And I never really I was never close to her, but I just freaked out about that. And I had that on my mind for a few days. And I remember smoking a joint, and I freaked out about that. I'm like, I was like talking to her in my head, saying, "How did you do that? How did it feel? You got crushed." Like, she got crushed, and she lasted about 30 seconds. That's what I've been told. She got run over by machinery, and she was alive maybe 30 seconds, trying to get, I guess, catch her breath. I've had so many scenes in my head. I have remade this scene in my head so many times of what she could have gone through. And I smoked a joint. I smoked the joints. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to go to the golf course and just have a nice relief. So I went to the golf course at night. It's a golf course with lights in it, and I thought about her and I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god, that's insane!" Dying, it was insane. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Even though there is no real topics to talk about, but that's it. I just wanted to get out there and do a longer video, and I feel good, much better that I talked about it. Much easier for me to solve my anxiety and depression while talking, instead of just building it up and having all these question marks in my head. So I know exactly why I'm anxious. It's because I don't do anything. I'm actually smiling about it because it's funny now. I don't take care of my small business, but in the end, I feel like my reputation's been tarnished. But I'm gonna be honest with people. I'm gonna be like, look, I am an anxious guy. I don't know if I'm really good at being a good businessman, but I do have something to offer to the market. I am quite good with grass care, with pesticides and all that. I know exactly what to put. I know how to solve all the lawn issues, the bugs, all that. I'm pretty good. And the companies that do it, well, they hire anybody. They just follow the same formula. But I'm custom. When I go to a customer, I see what needs to be done, and I do it, and I suggest the right thing, and it works 100% of the time. I never failed. I've never failed. I've had some tougher situations where I thought maybe one treatment would do the job, but then I had to do two, and now with that experience, I'm just being better. But that is it. So thanks for listening. If you listened, it feels really good to get it out there. And if you're trying to quit weed and struggling with the thoughts in your head, well, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe start with doing long form videos, and because short YouTube shorts, they kind of just pitch them out there, and it could be a little bit anxiety causing. But I stopped caring. I stopped caring because, damn, nothing was working. I was quitting weed, shutting up, and not talking to anybody, and it was not working. It was not working, so I said, you know what? I'm going to go out on YouTube. People do it. I see it all the time. People who do their day ones, day two sober. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a try, and here I am. So thanks again. And if you're watching this because you want to quit weed, I'm proud of you for trying to start. I am excited for you. I am hopeful for you. I am supporting you, even though I don't know who you are personally. I am supporting anyone who watches this. I'm just supporting it, um, and really appreciate that you watch this, and realize that you could do it. You can do it. If I can do it, I think anybody can, but you have to work it. You have to. you have to work it. You have to go through what you need to go through. You know, it's not nothing worthwhile is easy. So you do have to realize you're gonna have to work, and at some point also just shut the f up and get her done. You have to. So that's it for me.